start. Okay. Hi. Where's the camera? There it is. Okay, so my name is Carissa. I'll just start out saying I don't know how to start this. Okay. Yeah. My name is Carissa. I have an Instagram, and they made me. Well, I asked if I should start a YouTube account, and they said yes because they was watching. So I hope you guys are watching this. And I guess I'm gonna do some video, some story time and stuff. Yeah. So I guess I'll start out when I was in 5th grade. I really liked this guy. Let's say his name was Jack. No. Yeah, Jack. Okay. So Jack was blonde hair, blue eyes. You know, most of the guys I liked for that. So and he oh yeah, so I was crazy over him. I would sing my heart out. I would jump on my bed. I would be like, "Don't go, please. I love you so much." And it wasn't any like of this stuff, you know. It was just I really wanted to get. I was in 5th grade, and I was like dreaming about guys. I was fantasizing about this guy, and I thought I was in love with him. I really did. And then on Valentine's Day, I remember I had this lunch bunch thing, and it was with me, a couple friends, and we would just go to this group, we go to this room, and we all just like sit there and talk and eat lunch together in this little room. And it was Valentine's Day, so we were all making cards, and I was mad at my one friend for telling Jack that I liked him. So it was kind of awkward between us. But I was like, no, Sarah, if you didn't tell him that, then I could make him a card and be anonymous and everything. But I ended up making it anyways, and I gave it to my other friend to give it to him, to give it to Jack. And when we got back to class, she gave it to him for me, and at the time we both liked him. So we were like, fine. And yeah, so she gave it to him, and I was freaking out. I was like, we had a sub that day, and I asked her if I could go to the bathroom because I was freaking out. I could tell my face was red. I was gonna start crying, and I cried a lot. So I went to the bathroom. I was walking as slow as I could, and when I walked back, everybody was like freaking out. Jack told every person in the room, and they were all going crazy, like, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you give him the card? And in my card, it said, I remember it was like, will you be my Valentine? It had this little heart, and there was little hearts everywhere else. And, yeah, on the inside it was like, I love you like a fish loves water. And him and his friends were making fun of it and stuff, and I was really sad. I started crying. Then, yeah, I started crying, and it was almost the end of the day, and I remember this one guy, he was pretty cool. He confessed that he liked this one girl, but he didn't actually like her. This whole thing was horrible. Yeah. But everybody started freaking out, and later on, the whole school found out that he got a Valentine's card, and there was like 20 people asking every single person who gave him a card, and everybody who came up to me was like, did you give him the card? And what? Did you give him the card? And I was like, no, I would never. I don't like. He's ugly. And this one girl that I thought I could trust, I told her, yes, I gave him the card, and she told him, and I knew she told him because, like, a week later, it was, okay, so let's see, here's like a little table, okay, I was sitting here, Jack was sitting here, and my friend who gave him a card for me was sitting here, and he was talking to the girl, my friend, and he was like, I think I know who gave me the card, and this is literally what he did. So pretend I am him, okay? and my friend is right here in front of him. I am behind him. He went like this. I can't see my face. He was like, I think I know who gave him his card, and he was like eyeing me. And then she was like, no, it's not him. But I think he still knew it was. And ew, I look so bad today. Yeah, but he knew, and I was freaking out, and I was so fat. I had a tall shit in there. Yeah, that happened, and turned out he actually liked my friend, and I know that because on the last day of school, there was an ice cream social that my other guy friends had came up with, and we all went to that place. We all went to the ice cream social. Jack was there, all my friends were there. Yeah, it was fun. And I remember, this is so sad. I was so stupid. You know, you have those seesaws where you can go one person goes here and the other side goes up, and then yeah. Well, he was on that side, and he was like, hey, I want to try and fly off. Someone should jump on the other end. And I was like, I will. But since chubby little me, I was all happy and stuff I will. And he was like, no, you're too big. You'll make me fly and break something. And I just walked off sad. Yeah. Then later on during the end of it, I was with one of my other friends because almost everybody's already left, and yeah, almost everybody left. My mom wasn't there, and I was with my friends by the slide, and there's little carvings on the slides all the time, and you can write hearts, blah, blah, blah. Well, my friend put her foot on one of those, and I was like, come on, take your foot off. And she was like, no, no. But I made her take her foot off, and it said, Jack, Hart, Carissa. Well, it didn't say Jack, but it said his name. And I flipped out. I'm pretty sure my face was red as a tomato because I blushed all the time, and I was obsessed with him. I thought I loved him, but I was obsessed with him. And I was so happy, and it was the last day of school, and I wouldn't ever be able to see him again until 6th grade. But then I freaked out and everybody left, and I really thought that he liked me, but he didn't. And I was emailing my friends, the one that covered up the Jack Hart's Carissa thing, and she said that Jack's friend, Mark, that's not his real name, Mark, dared him to do that because he knew that I gave him that Valentine's card, and I bet he knew I'd see that. And Jack asked out my friend that covered the little signature thing when we were at the ice cream social, and she said, no, I don't go for dumb blondes. I don't know if she actually said that, but knowing her, she probably did. Yeah. So basically, I was obsessed with this kid in 5th grade, and I totally, uh, yeah. And he ends up liking my friend, and that has happened to me twice, where the guy ends up liking my friend instead of me. So yeah, that was story time. I hope you guys liked it. This is really long, probably really boring. I should have an out card. Oh, I'll go like this. How do I end this? God.